The elections are months away. And once again, many Nigerians are shouting. They've planted moles. They've infiltrated the opposition. They've destabilized the party. We saw it play out in the Labour Party, from the leadership crisis involving Julius Abure to internal disputes to court cases. Even at the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, same narrative. They've planted moles. And today, we see similar patterns across the opposition parties, particularly the ADC, tensions involving the likes of Nafiu Bala Gombe, David Mark, and others in broader political realignment. But let's use common sense. If you say they have planted moles, I am asking, if there were no cracks, how exactly would the moles enter? You enter a party you do not build. You enter a system you do not control. You meet structures that existed before you. You meet interests that were already fighting themselves. And you suddenly expect stability? This politics is not charity. If you are my opponent, I will study your weakness and I will use it. Not because I hate you, but because I want to win. So when we hear people shout and say, the ruling party does not want to leave power, I ask, do the people in opposition want to leave power? Because if you look at these faces that you're praising closely, most of the faces you're praising closely, they have held power, whether at the Senate, governorship, or federal appointments. And we cannot collectively admit that they did well. Yet, we're acting like it's their first time. Listen, if you taste power, you cannot easily walk away from it. Power holds. Power attracts. Power keeps. So this idea that one side is desperate for power and the other side is pure is not the reality. Now let's go back to the patterns. Every election cycle, you leave a party, enter a new party, start a new movement, raise hope with the same people, the same structures, the same internal weaknesses. And when everything suddenly collapses, you say, they did not allow us. Allow you. How? Do you really expect your opponent to allow you to win an election? This is competition. If you enter a house with cracks, those cracks will be used against you. And this is where we as a nation need to wake up. If you say the ruling party are desperate for power, well, those you are running to have also held power. So I'll say it clearly. If we say the ruling party should step aside, then the opposition you are praising should also step aside. Let's start fresh. Let's start new. Because what we are doing now is not change. What we are doing is rotation. Rotation of people, rotation of power, rotation of expectations. And that's why nothing changes. You cannot recycle power and expect transformation. All we'll keep doing is recycling disappointments.